things to say.
Casey, you're as hot as a pistol.
I have things to say.
Welcome to another exciting episode of Two Dudes Sitting in a Sports Bar podcast.
How did you not have this recording the entire time we were just talking?
No, all that B-roll footage.
Oh my God.
Just two minutes before this.
I'm so hot right now.
Casey, how you feeling today?
Yeah,
Hot.
what's up, buddy?
I'm hot.
Why are you hot?
Hot physically or mentally? Because I know you got out at 2:45 last night.
Mentally hot.
Wow, hot last night. You guys got destroyed.
I would rather not talk about
Rather
that
not talk
on this podcast.
Stick to sports.
Yeah.
Well,
Let's talk about sandwiches.
No, we're saving that for the end.
Okay.
Yeah.
Hey, they have a nice Cuban sandwich here now. You guys saw it last week.
How's the pot roast sandwich?
Pot roast sandwich is good.
I don't know. I can't remember if I like pot roast or not.
It's
like,
heavy.
I feel like it's a
heavy sandwich.
Is there like carrots on it? Like I feel like
there's some sort of a stew in it. Yeah, I
feel like you need like a good like baby carrot
It's
in a
good.
pot roast.
It's tasty. He actually brought it down a couple days ago because he has to let everything sit.
Oh, you gotta simmer.
Yeah.
Oh, the pot roast. You can't just cook a pot roast and it's it's right there. You gotta that.
What kind of bread's it on?
It's just like a big roll, like a
sub
roll. Yeah,
Check it out.
yeah.
Like you guys have like Italian sub rolls for
Yeah. But just don't plan on doing any because you'll want to take a nap. It's heavy.
Too late.
Buddy, naps are kind of my thing.
I do like naps, but if you have something to do, then don't do it. But anyway, I was telling you guys about. I'm just gonna jump right to NBA. I know we usually lead with NFL.
I said this last week. I'm coming around on this goddamn tournament. I hated it, but now I am in. They have me.
I finally am in because they're doing like the whole. It's almost like aggregate now, where the Celtics had to get in. And out of nowhere, they're up 32 in the game, and they're following Andre Drummond.
I love it.
Against the Bulls, and Billy Donovan starts losing his fucking mind, and he comes over and he meets what the hell's the coach of the Celtics name?
Not the guy that got fired.
Not
the intern.
Yeah.
Not that guy.
Not the guy that had sex with somebody in the front office.
The other guy. Yeah, the guy that played basketball at West Virginia.
Yeah.
And I think he's like 35 or something like that. He's super young. But Billy Donovan comes over, he's pissed, and he's just like, hey, he's like, we have to win by 23. And we're only up by 32 right now. So I love it. So they have to like actually play in shitty games and make it important.
I did not know that Billy Donovan was still coaching.
I was gonna say,
I didn't know until then either.
I can't believe that Andre Drummond and Billy Donovan are still in the goddamn NBA.
Andre Drummond is good for like 8+ rebounds a game.
Yeah, but also like
That's
20 missed free throws.
And one t-shirt under a jersey.
Yeah.
Yep. And every once in a while, a half-court shot.
He is a big t-shirt under a jersey guy.
Yeah, but now I'm all of a sudden outside of the weird-looking courts because I was
Trying to find the games on TV, because I think the Bucks were playing Miami, and their court looked like they were playing in Toronto. And then somebody at the bar was asking me to turn on the Toronto game, and they were playing Brooklyn. Could not find it because I can't.
The Brooklyn court was, give me a headache.
Let's be honest. All these courts are bad.
They're
Yeah.
terrible.
They're all bad.
The next one is the worst.
I feel like that's like their thing though. Is they're like, let's see who can come up with the worst court. It's like a competition.
Well, they are nailing it then.
Yeah, they're doing great.
And and the Celtics court, I think, looks like Colorado State's court. And I couldn't find it. And everybody's symbols were gold, so I could not find it on TV.
with the Ram, I love that Colorado State.
I do. That's what I was saying.
I love with like the Ram horn going around.
I couldn't figure out why Colorado State was on TV, but then I realized it was the Celtics.
Yeah.
And so it just, I don't know. That annoyed me, but I'm coming around on this in-season tournament because now teams are trying to get in.
They got me.
It's a decent, I think the
Like
decent teams are in.
What do they win?
We still
Do we not like? Do they all? I feel like they all get like $100 and a high five.
Yeah, but like they're making they already have hundreds of millions of dollars. What are they going to do with a?
Exactly.
Yeah.
It's like the Pro Bowl.
Yeah.
It's like the Pro Bowl. It's like, hey, congrats, man. Here's like $20 grand. Like that's like
Hawaii.
Like fucking Amon-Ra St. Brown got fined twice that for a fucking block.
Yes.
On Thanksgiving.
Yeah, and it wasn't even because I replayed it on Twitter and I tried to find where the illegal block was, and I was like, I couldn't find it. I couldn't find where he was because I couldn't find the illegal block on it. But either way, the fucking Lions looked terrible on Thanksgiving.
I know.
That was one of the guaranteed games I had because the Packers suck.
I had the Packers plus 8.5. I changed my betting strategy.
To winning?
Yeah, to
Yeah.
this week. So what I did
What's
was
that like?
Oh, it's fucking great.
Do tell.
So what I did was I was like, what would I normally bet on? I'm gonna do the opposite.
You
So the Costanza.
Whoa.
I
George
Costanza.
You
Yeah.
faded yourself?
I faded myself and it fucking worked, dude. It worked.
You might be onto something here.
Playa, it worked.
Perfect.
Oh, man.
And then the Cowboys. Cowboys are still rolling. They rolled on
They're
Thanksgiving.
playing tonight, right?
Yes, they have 2 Thursday night games in a row. Ironically,
So
it's kind of a weird thing.
Oh, well, they got
So yeah, Cowboys game happened 4 days ago.
Yeah. Wait.
Yeah, I'll try to get it up today. I promise. What was the score? Sorry, I was really busy. I had a lot of shit going on.
scored points, and the other team didn't.
Just insert
And
the voice like
everybody
the
had a
Simpsons.
happy
It's
Thanksgiving.
Seahawks, right?
Yeah,
Cowboys,
yeah,
Seahawks.
tonight.
Which
I think Kenny Walker's still out. God,
and I think
I made the mistake of starting Geno Smith broke rule number 1.
What?
No
Sorry,
fantasy
Geno Smith?
sports.
Oh.
Right, you can't talk about your fantasy sports team.
Yeah.
Uh,
I don't even
you
know.
could talk about the performance.
yeah, Geno Smith played real bad.
Now, this year I don't have a fantasy team. Let's
Me
say
neither.
I did. Would Geno Smith be a good pick to have in your fantasy team?
I just picked up Aaron Rodgers on the waiver wire.
Whoa!
Did you see that?
He's back, baby.
He is practicing.
That's
right
got to
now.
be stem cells or something.
It's
Oh.
ayahuasca, brother.
It's that. Is that the stuff that Phil Jackson was?
It's ayahuasca. He's
Yeah.
just fucking. He's just like he's on peyote. Just
That was what he was
just
on.
doing like it's ayahuasca.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sorry, I've never taken it before. I don't.
Me either, but apparently
I'm a
it
start.
Apparently makes you fucking
apparently it
crazy.
makes your ACL better. Or
Achilles.
your sorry,
Achilles. Yeah, because they reported that he's back practicing.
They've got to have him starting as soon as he's ready.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Because they've already benched Zach Wilson. Like we're on the Tim Boyle train.
Whoa. Yeah. You see the pick 6 at the end of the half? On
Look,
Thanksgiving?
Wait.
On 4 days ago?
Oh no, that was 21 days ago that Thanksgiving game happened.
Merry Christmas, everybody.
Yeah, Merry Christmas.
Yeah.
I swear to God. I'm
Happy
gonna be
Valentine's
fast.
Day, everyone.
Yeah. We keep going.
Yeah, we
Yeah.
got. But the
No, with holidays.
Yeah, but I did see the pick 6. Yes.
He looked like Susan Boyle.
Ah! Noted singer.
Noted singer Susan Boyle.
An unattractive woman.
It's not even, was she even that bad looking? Like I feel like everyone just ganged
I
up
feel like
on
if
her.
you're British, then I
Yeah.
don't think you're.
Yeah, they have a different standard over there with that. But I don't know.
What a hot take, huh?
Yeah, exactly.
Hot take.
Yeah. Hot takes only.
Super hot take.
You
Hot right now. I'm hot right now.
How's a pistol?
Susan Boyle.
came in with some anger today, so when I get it all out, we'll just start throwing things. What about our brownies this past weekend?
It's Flacco time, dude.
Yes, Joe
It's
Flacco
Flacco
time.
time.
They've upgraded to QB2, but that's only because they're still evaluating DTR.
I knew that loss was coming. I really did not like us in Denver. Especially what was supposed to be a snow game, but the weather didn't happen.
Has there been a snow game yet this year?
No, we have not had
No,
a
in
snow
like
game.
any
Nope.
no?
Just
It was-
college.
Yeah, it's like
There was
just
a couple
college, right?
games, but outside of that, I haven't seen
It was
any
like a
NFL
Utah
games.
game, or somebody last week does snowy game.
There was a really shitty rainy game with the Eagles game this past week with Jake Elliott hitting a 59-yard field goal in the rain.
In the rain.
And I swear to God,
That-
that ball looked like it was like 20 feet off the ground the entire
I
time.
thought that was a great game.
It was a
I mean,
great
that was
game.
fantastic.
No, I'm just saying the weather was terrible.
Also, like, at no point did I think the Eagles were going to lose that game. Like they were down like 10. I feel like they were down like 10, and I'm like, yeah, dude.
Well,
Josh Allen's gonna like
Throw
do something.
Josh Allen looked like Josh Allen of old, though. He did. He looked like the Josh Allen from like 2 years ago.
How many turnovers did he have?
Only one.
Yeah.
Oh,
only one. Yeah.
Yeah,
and
one
he-
pick.
and
Yeah,
and he had-
no fumble. No
I
nothing.
feel like Josh Allen interceptions over 0.5 is like the safest bet in the NFL right now.
Which I love, but he looked like Josh Allen of old. He had like 80 yards on the ground. He ran when he was supposed to.
Did you see the one where he got dragged down by his jersey?
The
Yes.
horse collar.
The
Yeah,
horse
the
collar.
non-horse collar.
It was not a horse collar.
But that's
Hey,
what
where's his jersey though?
That's not a horse collar. He dragged him down by his
They
jersey.
should have thrown a flag for having a jersey that was not suitable.
It was
That would've been kinda funny.
Like I just love how like all the fucking Bills fans are pissed off about it. I'm like, actually, like it was intentional grounding. Like dude was getting fucking tackled and just chucked the ball.
Yeah.
Didn't make it to the line of scrimmage.
It was a full house of Eagles fans upstairs going nuts. And it was on delay, but I had 3 Bills fans downstairs. They were they weren't even delusional. They were just like, watch, this happens every single time with the Bills. We know exactly what's going to happen. And then they threw the game away, and then they were just like, see, that's how it goes. So now they're all over, what's their coach's name, McDermott? Or
how is he not on like a hot seat? Are they like 6 and 5?
And they've lost so many games late. They do not close
almost every game. They got blown out once.
They're basically like the anti-Vikings from last year.
Yeah. And now their loss to Denver a couple weeks ago doesn't look as bad because now Denver's won 6 in a row.
Yeah.
Let's ride. If they're doing it, they actually look all right. But,
I saw that.
Yeah.
The Denver
warm up.
They asked Sean Payton if he knew about scoregami.
I saw that. Yeah,
he has 2 scorigamis this year.
What was the other one? Because I know the Browns 29-12.
70-20 was the Dolphins.
70-20.
Yeah.
That's gotta be a scorigami.
He goes, what was the other one? They're like 70-20. He goes, okay.
Got him.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness, yeah. 2 of them. But I started following on Twitter the scorigami thing. There's been 1,081 different scores in the NFL.
That's crazy. Yeah.
And 29-12. Who would have thought that?
I can't believe this ever happened.
That is
before.
a very
random.
It's
random,
with the
but
9 and the 12. Like,
Yeah.
That's like you gotta miss extra points.
That's a Super Bowl square. That I would probably have.
Speaking of 12, did you see the fucking Bears Vikings game?
Yeah.
No, I didn't see one. I did not see one.
Did you miss the worst fucking game of all time?
I didn't care, and I'm glad I didn't watch
Cousin
it.
Darnell is the best offensive lineman on the Bears. All he do is throw goddamn screen passes and he gets on blocks.
It was the most. I'm a Clemson fan, and this was too many screen passes for me.
It was. Casey could probably hear me yelling from my house, like, he's open, he's fucking open.
I had live bet the Bears. And
Yeah.
I'm like, why the fuck did I do this? Why the fuck did I do this? And then like Justin Fields will run for 15 yards, then just get hit and fumble the ball.
What's
happening?
No, like at the 6-yard line. But then don't worry, a pick coming back the other way. How many interceptions did he throw?
Who? Fields?
No,
Dobbs.
4. Yeah.
4 of them.
1, 2, 3, 5.
Yeah. Jesus.
Well,
That's why you're back on quarterback.
I think that was his segue into this. Was speaking of 4
Yeah.
or 12, but
No, the 12 was the Bears.
12 was the
Bears.
yeah.
It was 12.
Last second field goal, doing 12-10.
I saw the box score. I saw what the final score was. And I was like,
I'm so jealous of you that you didn't watch that fucking game.
Plus that game
I
went
would've
on to
watched-
like 1 a.m.
Oh,
it was like so late. I'm like, I just want to go to bed.
if I would have live bet the Bears, I probably would have watched it. But outside of that, I had no interest. Nothing.
Oh, of course. I wouldn't have even put that game on television.
No.
If I didn't have money on it.
So you see that the Cowboys got flexed out of a Monday night game in like 2 weeks. Cowboys Bills got flexed out for Eagles. I don't know, fucking somebody. But they flexed a Monday game to Sunday.
Wow, that kind of sucks. Man.
Well, who they put on the Monday game?
The Eagles. Eagles somebody, yeah. It just happened the other day.
Is it?
I didn't know you could flex day to day. You could go.
Oh yeah, no, that's the whole point of the flex.
Yeah.
It's definitely not next. Well, the Sunday night game next week is Eagles Cowboys.
No, it's a Monday night. When it goes Monday to.
Next week there's 2 Monday night games.
I think that's why they were going to do it.
Yeah, for some reason, I think it's because it's during bowl season, so they can now do. I don't know, but the Monday night game now is Giants Packers, and then Titans Dolphins. So that'll be another Monday that I do not watch a whole lot of football. That's awful. But the Packers are miraculously still 5-6.
For anyone keeping track at home, I did finally lose in my survivor pool.
Oh, I'm sorry for your loss.
I made the mistake of thinking that the Patriots could win a game.
Not against Mr. Tommy DeVito.
Tommy DeVito.
Yeah, that missed 34-yard field goal at the end of the fucking game.
I feel like they did that on purpose. I feel
they do.
It looks intentional.
Yeah.
And Belichick's like, just kick it.
I mean,
Get the number 3 pick.
Just kick it.
You know,
Harrison Jr.
You know how happy I was when Bailey Zappi came in the second fucking.
The Zap attack?
Yeah,
my boy, dude.
He came into the second half and like went down the field, straight touchdown, and I'm like, Mac Jones
It's so bad.
is gonna. Someone in Tuscaloosa get that man a fucking car dealer.
Yeah, I was just gonna say that.
That's the
Yeah,
only way
someone get him a goddamn beauty queen wife. Or
Mac Trucks. You want a Mac Truck?
Boom.
Come see Mac Jones.
Mac Books.
Come see Mac Jones for a Mac Truck.
a goddamn apple
Tuscaloosa.
orchard or something.
Tuscaloosa Route 1. Like who?
Come on down.
Yeah, come on down.
I'll make a call. I'll give him a job on the floor, Bama.
Owner financing.
Is he that bad, or are they just that
No,
bad?
No,
Period.
He
He is that bad because that line played so much goddamn better when Zappy came in.
Okay.
Because like he actually had like a pocket presence and he was not trying to run for his goddamn life outside the pocket.
I feel like all the clips
He
that they show
also-
of him,
well,
though,
Zach-
he's getting berated on the sideline.
Good.
Mac Jones, I'm talking about Zappy.
Yeah, well,
Was that like
That's just a
that's
picture
the
way,
thing
dude.
is,
Yeah, I
like,
guess.
No, dude. Like when someone like when like a blitzer came at Zappy, like he would make some magic happen.
Yeah.
Like he could.
he's got pocket presence, man.
He could shrug off one guy and then, throw for 5 yards.
Not run backwards 40 yards and go chit 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 and they get sacked.
I saw it
Or
when
throw a pick.
I saw it when I was in Miami. I was like, for that Pats Dolphins
Yeah.
game, it was like watching Mac Jones play. It's just like this dude just doesn't want to fucking beat him. Like he just doesn't want to like be playing football. It feels like he's just hanging.
I can't even think of one memorable thing he did in Alabama.
He won a national championship.
Yeah, I know. Well, that obviously, but like one like play.
And then they took a picture of him with his shirt off, and he looked extra doughy. And they
Yeah,
were like,
didn't he
"This
like
is your new
smoke a
starting
cigar
quarterback."
or something?
Uh-huh.
I feel like-
Well, here's my segue. Dude, you gotta see the Alabama game.
Yes.
See? Huh? Look at that transition, guys. Huh?
Love that. First of all, that is the most Auburn thing to let.
Oh my God.
that fucking. How do you rush 2 guys?
No shit. And then not cover their best receiver in the fucking corner of the end zone.
rush 2 guys?
That throw is a fucking dart, though. Like,
Oh no, that was
that was a
That was an
perfect
NFL touchdown.
That was a-
he
yeah.
was
Oh yeah,
balling.
both feet in.
He was completely and
Yeah.
a knee
That
because
was-
he went down. It was
But that was like the definition of like skill and luck meeting in the perfect interlocking.
I wrote it off as soon because did you see the 2 plays before that?
Yeah.
One, they snapped it past the quarterback.
Oh,
it
yeah.
was it was second and goal from like the 8.
Then they
Snapped
get
past
a man downfield.
and then he threw the ball in front of the line
It
of
was
scrimmage.
4th and goal on the 30.
Yeah.
He ran in
Fourth
front
and
of the
goal
line of
off the
scrimmage,
30.
but had the presence of mind to come back behind them.
But then the
throw it.
line knew he was going to
I know,
run. Yeah.
I know, but at the same
Yeah.
time, it's just like, what were you thinking? Once you pass the line of scrimmage, you can't throw it. So it's fourth and 31, 32 or something.
It was 4th and goal from like the 30-ish. I know. Like,
And I had it written off. I had a couple people in here. I just turned my back on it, and
it's
somebody
the Iron Bowl, baby.
somebody just goes, "You
Can't
gotta
count
be
them out."
fucking
Yeah,
kidding
that's
me."
right.
Does that doesn't really necessarily negate the kick 6, but it's that's close because that would have made Auburn's season that much better.
Ask an Alabama fan. I bet you if you ask an Alabama fan, they'll be like, "Bill, kick 6 is done now. Like,
Yeah.
that was it.
Yeah.
That was the one."
Well, they can say that's just so they drew it up.
I know a lot of Auburn fans, but I don't know too many Bama fans.
There are no Auburn. Who's an Auburn fan?
Not down here.
Oh.
I'm talking about it personally because I have family and stuff that lives down there, and
What did you see? What they called? They called the play something fucking silly. It was called like the cheese grater or something. no. Like look.
It's
look it up.
More importantly, then so Auburn gets the ball back, like with like 7 seconds left or whatever, throws a pick 6.
Did he?
Yeah, to end the game. Like that's how.
Oh, I didn't
Wait,
see. I
pick
mean-
6 to cover and go over.
No, they had a safety. It was a
No,
safety.
no, it was at the end of the game after the touchdown.
It was a safety.
Auburn gets the ball. No, Auburn gets
Was
the
it
ball.
pick 6?
Yeah, and they immediately the kid jumps the route because everybody in the goddamn world knew that he was gonna throw like this one
Some
like
hook and ladder.
yeah, exactly.
Bullshit,
This
yeah.
motherfucker just jumps the route and takes it to the house to go over.
I can't find the nickname of it, but it was.
The only reason I see that, like, I get these stupid fucking Facebook ads where it's just like someone's trying to make money off dumb bullshit.
Podcasts.
Yeah.
No.
Still looking for sponsors.
Yeah.
More sponsors.
No, but it's like they have like the route charts where it's like the drive. It's like
Oh,
have
like
this here. It's like
I
have
got
this
golf
route
courses.
tree.
Yeah.
Have this route tree like.
makes a great
Oh,
gift.
it's the catch.
Yeah.
You should have this in your 49ers den.
Man cave.
Like,
Yeah.
But like there was something dumb that they like already had it. It was called like it was something fucking stupid. It was like the cheese grater or something. I don't know.
Well, find it. Probably on Twitter somewhere.
Yeah, let's take a quick break here. Let's throw to our sponsors.
Wait,
What's up?
So what happens is at the end of Survivor Series, after Randy Orton comes back, then
Did he RKO someone out
Oh.
of nowhere?
someone tried to jump off the top of the cage,
You can't
and
do that.
he caught them in the air.
Got it.
Boom, RKO, wins War Games. Then guess who fucking shows up?
Stone Cold Steve Austin.
Better,
The Rock.
CM Punk.
I actually did. I saw like he
Yeah.
had like the like viewers over like 75 million. I
Yeah.
saw some like.
And also, he looks like less of a wrestler now than he did when he was like
saw
actually
like the
good.
arm wraps.
No, he looks like someone that would just like be on our podcast, like a regular dude. I think his name is Phil. I'll look it up.
Phil the wrestler.
Phil Brooks. Yeah.
Phil the wrestler.
So that was my Saturday.
Well, my Sunday. Do you know how long the two giant scoring drives were against the Patriots?
No.
Ooh, wait. I'm gonna say 7 minutes.
No, yardage wise.
Oh, yardage
The
wise.
two. They had a 20-yard, and then a field goal, and an 8-yard touchdown. That was the only thing.
Wow.
Tommy DeVito, the fucking sandwich king of New Jersey.
He comes out to the Sopranos theme now.
Fucking hate that guy.
That was the highlight of the game.
I
I've
like
seen
him. I
his
don't care. I
entrance.
love
so
him. He's
mad
the
at
Sally Slices guy.
Seeing the entrance of
Oh,
that.
that man makes me hate sandwiches.
Oh.
I love a good sandwich.
I know you do.
Well,
Do you want a corner or a side?
I just think it's
The
funny that
best.
they love Tommy DeVito, yet they scored 10 points.
Oh,
I know
wow.
they
It was like it was the most anemic fucking offensive game of all time.
Worse
Like,
than Vikings Bears.
it was, but yes. If that game was on Monday night, I would be bitching about that game even more than I was right now.
Well, speaking of anemic games, the Big Ten championship game is this weekend.
Woohoo! Casey?
I mean, I fucked up, and I took the Iowa over last week.
I
Wait,
know.
hang on. We almost nailed that score, by the way.
Well,
I said 13-9, and you said 14-10, and it was 13-10.
I texted Casey at the close to the end of the first half,
I live bet it, yeah.
and it was the score at the time. I think it was 10-7.
It was,
And
it was when
it
you
was-
texted me. It was 3-0, and Iowa had the ball in the 20
Yep, and
on the Nebraska 20.
yep, and I'm looking at it. I'm like, this over is going to hit before halftime, and
Yeah.
then sure enough, I'm following it.
Was
up.
it Nebraska? Was this a Nebraska game or was it?
Yeah.
Yes, I believe so. Because Nebraska, yeah, it was like an all-time low. No, it wasn't.
No, it was Michigan State. Nebraska.
No. That was Iowa.
Happy Halloween, everybody.
I think it was Nebraska.
It
That's
was,
how
No, they played Nebraska
Yeah.
this week. Yeah, Friday.
Yeah.
See, the podcast,
Yeah,
the Monday
it's
podcast,
Friday.
That's
Monday podcast.
That's what it was that fucked me up because I thought the game was Saturday, so I
was
didn't
hoping-
touch
yeah.
it. And then my dad, avid listener of the Two Dudes in this sports booth.
Hey.
Aaron Blaze.
Yeah, one of the 4 guys who tunes in every week.
Oh, every Monday.
And
Yeah,
Dan. Hey,
every-
Dan. Shannon.
Oh yeah. No, so he's like, "Oh, did you take the Iowa under?" And I'm like, "Ah, shit. Thought that game was tomorrow." Like, and I'm like, so I live bet it, but I was just like, and it was when I was looking at it, it was like 24.5. I'm like, ugh, I gotta take the over here. Like, I just.
So you should have faded yourself, dude.
I
Yeah.
know. And that's when I started after that.
Well, luckily.
You know who's my new Iowa now that Iowa's like other because Michigan's gonna kick the shit out.
Yeah, and Harbaugh's back, baby.
Oh yeah, he can coach.
Harbaugh's
he can coach
back.
bowl games.
I love it.
Wait, are you gonna say Missouri? I'm on the Missouri train.
No, I'm gonna say Virginia men's basketball.
Oh, the Cavaliers?
Dude, I made the mistake of taking the over 121.5.
But they're a defense team, dude. They've always been that.
98. The game went.
No fucking way.
It was 98 last night. They played Texas A&M. Texas A&M scored 46 points against them last night.
That's a CYO game right there.
It is like it is.
They are notoriously locked down deep left.
I
15 years.
I know that.
Yeah.
And I'm aware of that. But like I was like, yeah, dude. 120 is a fucking low over under for college
basketball,
nowadays.
especially this time of year.
Shit, dude. I the other one I had like
Did you watch Tennessee, North Carolina last night?
that was the thing. Like
That game was fucking.
it was over on the over under, and that was 141.
Yeah.
They had that with 12 minutes in the second half.
Arkansas beat Duke last night.
Yes.
You see that?
I did.
Storm
They
the
stormed the court.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then they made an announcement to be like, please get off the court, and like with Roach
They were saying it so nonchalant. They're like, please stay off the court. Not being able to do it.
Arkansas almost lost that game though. They were up 10 with like probably a minute and a half left.
Real quick scene.
Oh,
Arkansas.
Okay, what?
See who they hired?
Bobby Petrino, baby.
He's back.
Bobby Petrino's back. Hey, is my mistress on the back? Well, let's dump my motorcycle.
Do you think there is a motorcycle clause or an intern clause?
Got to
in
be
the
an intern
contract?
clause.
Like it's got to be an intern or a motorcycle clause or both.
Motorcycle clause because if she's on the motorcycle, then you have to hire her.
Oh,
Yeah.
Well,
That's what happens.
his intern's got to
She
be
gets an
35.
NIL deal.
Yeah. From Harley Davidson. Did you see his
Nice.
face though? He had the fucking neck brace and his face is all fucked up.
Oh, that was a great press conference.
He looked like the guy that murdered his family in South Carolina. That Murdoch guy. Murdoch!
It's Murdoch!
They rehired him. So was it just like a unofficial 10-year suspension or whatever it was?
Well, no, because he went to
he was the OC at Texas A&M.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I didn't know where he went.
When did he? The Falcons. Remember he went to the Falcons for like a week.
Quit after he quit after resigned after 10 games.
Yeah, it was for the first year.
Then
he
he
got
went-
like a big deal too.
I think he went like I don't know. He went back
Back
to
to I want to say Louisville.
Louisville.
Yeah, I want to say Louisville. Yeah.
Wow.
Wow. A lot of Bobby Petrino. We know a lot about this guy, huh? What do you like, Bob Huggins next?
my hero. My hero.
Yeah. Man, not a good motorcycle rider. He should. It would be funny to get like a sidecar with his Mr. instead of just on the
With an
back.
intern.
Yeah.
Oh, I would love that. That's the new gift at the press conference.
Yeah, that's big. That's
Same
the
salary
cost.
as it was
If
10
you-
years ago. We just bought you a sidecar
If you
now.
put your
Biggest
intern
thing,
that you're banging in,
That's the rule. It's like she can't ride on the
has
same
to be
seat.
in the
She has to
sidecar.
be next to you with the helmet on. Good
A
lord.
football helmet.
Yeah.
Wow.
Andy, are you familiar with this at all?
No, I'm watching wrestling.
So the reason why this is so funny was I don't even know what year. It had to have been 10 years ago, right?
10 years
At least.
He was the head coach at Arkansas, and Arkansas was actually pretty good
Yeah,
considering
That was Jared McFadden.
when Ryan Mallett
Felix
transferred
Jones,
there.
Rest in peace.
Yep. So he,
Big friend of the podcast,
Yep.
Ryan Mallett.
I'm in heaven.
He comes out and there's a press conference. He's in a neck brace. His nose is all banged up. It's scarred. It looks like it was falling
He has like a
off.
'90s windbreaker on,
Well,
like a
apparently-
stupid hat. Yeah.
Yep. So apparently he was having.
Can you put a photo of it?
Yes,
You do that?
absolutely.
Awesome.
He
Great.
was having an affair, so they say, with his 25-year-old intern that was on the same motorcycle as him.
No, I thought it was like I thought that he dumped the motorcycle with her in the back and then hired her to keep her mouth shut.
Oh yeah. Okay, I was paid her. That was getting to that. I was getting to that.
Okay.
But I don't know if they addressed that in the press conference when it happened, but when ESPN got a hold of it, they just kept on showing one picture of her, blonde, smiling, and him with his fucking nose falling
In
off.
a fucking hat.
In a neck brace. And it was it was a hilarious story, and I know everybody in Arkansas was just like, we don't give a fuck.
Yeah.
We do not give a fuck. But
We just beat Duke. We don't care.
Yeah, exactly.
Let's hire Chad Morris.
And they had to fire him. So now since then Arkansas has sucked, and they play the toughest conference in college football.
Yeah.
So they brought him back.
Now they're back.
They're back, baby. We're going back to it
How long before they start losing scholarships and bowl appearances? Probably for whatever he's gonna do. You know, it's gonna be fucked up.
well,
Like
how
John
much-
Calipari style. Rick
This
Pitino fucked up.
Well, he didn't do anything illegal. He just did something
Eyes
that
of the
was
Lord, he did.
Yes,
He
in the
He
South.
did something immoral.
Yeah, immoral.
Yes,
Yeah.
more.
But the snake eats its own tail, baby.
Yep.
We are back. We are back at it.
I want
back at midnight here.
God
The
damn.
clock strikes midnight
Yeah.
once again.
It's like Lane Kiffin. Like everybody just gets recycled, like over and over and over again.
Well, I hope Ole Miss becomes pretty good because I love Lane Kiffin.
I do too.
I think it's great. I love how much everybody hates him. He's just a game record to me.
Good visor guy.
Yeah, I was gonna
really
say,
good visor
visors
guy.
are back, man. I'm telling you right now. I said this a couple weeks ago. Visors are fucking back.
Yep.
At least for white people,
Another good game.
coaches,
Another-
not regular dudes.
And Kevin Sumlin, except for
except for his mugshot.
mugshot.
Yeah. God damn it.
Throw that up on there.
Mhm. Oh, it's been on there before.
Yeah,
we
put it on there
it's been
again.
I'll repeat it.
One more game.
Yeah.
Put it on there. One more game. Playo.
Well, we actually have a Good Friday game. We have the Pac-12 championship, Washington, Oregon, which Oregon right now, even though they lost to Washington, is a heavy favorite.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah,
Three days ago, that was a fantastic game.
Yeah, I know.
Dude, I can't believe they played that game 3 days ago. Now that
it just ended
Sunday at noon.
I feel like they should have lost.
I know this is my motivation. I'm going to get it up. I'm going to get it up before.
Stop all the time.
Not in time for the Dallas game tonight, which the score is going to be
45-13
in favor of the Cowboys. Okay.
28-20 Seahawks.
I was going to do a voiceover and just put in the exact score for you guys, but now that you said it, we'll go with that.
45-13. No faith in Geno Smith anymore.
But with the Pac-12 championship game, let's say Washington loses, does that drop them below Ohio State? And then Florida State has, I forget who Florida State has.
Florida State has Louisville.
Okay.
Yeah.
Who lost
that
to
loss to
Kentucky.
Jesus, yeah.
Their ultimate rival.
Governor's Cup.
I mean, like, I get that's a rivalry game, but geez, like I had them -8.
Mhm.
It was just like, dude, like, what the fuck are you doing? Like, they would score and then they return the kick for a touchdown.
Yep.
And it's like,
Hear me out. I love chaos, as everyone knows. Yeah.
I think all three of us love chaos.
Yeah. That's why we have this podcast.
Yeah, we're big.
Oh, we should change the name to
Two dudes in chaos.
3 dudes who love chaos.
In a sports bar.
We'll work on
in
it.
the Virgin Islands.
With a K. No. We'll figure it out.
Anyway,
Like
you were
backwards.
get back to chaos,
Alabama beats Georgia.
which is very possible.
Yes. Sorry, Andy. Oh, I didn't wear my Alabama. Yeah. Alabama beats Georgia.
Bring that.
I know. Did you get over me too?
I do actually.
Yes.
Yeah.
Well, you'll see next week what we're talking about.
We addressed it a couple weeks ago.
Yeah, okay. Alabama beats Georgia.
Oregon beats
Washington.
Okay. Can I stop you real quick?
Michigan. Yeah.
Is it Oregon?
I'm saying is it
Is it Oregon or Oregon?
It's Oregon.
It fucking pisses me off.
Oregon.
Anytime anyone says Oregon, I just want to fucking punch a
What did I say?
hole in them. Oregon.
Oregon.
Or you said Oregon.
Yeah, you did. Okay.
Oregon.
It's Oregon.
No, it's no. Now you're fucking me up.
It's Oregon.
Or
Oregon.
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 It's almost like 2 syllables. It's Oregon.
It's not Oregon. I'm sorry. This is
yeah. No.
this is my thing.
Or no. Or
I got a lot of things.
Oh, yeah.
This is one of them.
Mm-hmm. It's like the same thing as Fayetteville.
No,
It's
it's way more popular. Like way more.
Oh, I know, I get that, but there's so many different.
Sorry, I didn't mean to.
No, you were gonna lose it.
no.
You were gonna lose it.
Oregon.
Or Louisville?
Oregon.
Yeah.
Oregon.
Oregon.
No, it's not.
Oregon.
Oregon.
Just say Oregon.
Oregon.
Oregon. Oregon Trail.
Not
Oregon
Teddy.
Trail.
Oregon.
Not Coach. Not Coach O.
I'm gonna have another stroke. Oregon.
Oregon.
Okay, agree to disagree.
So basically ORGIN.
Yeah.
Oregon.
We'll call them.
Don't even pronounce the middle
We'll
syllable.
call them the Ducks.
There we go.
Yeah.
Quack. What do you? Sorry.
Quack, quack.
Your take on the Ducks.
Speaking of chaos.
Yeah, no, now I forgot my own point.
Yeah, well, the
Oh,
Ducks-
yeah,
You were going with chaos.
Hang on.
That was-
Is there a scenario that Georgia gets left out?
No.
Because you can't. You have to have the SEC champion.
If
So if Alabama wins,
Alabama
who
wins.
are you going to bump out? The Big Ten champ, the Pac-12 champ, or the ACC?
If
It would be
Michigan
Florida. It would be
lost-
Florida State that gets.
If Michigan lost, which they won't, they would get bumped.
If Alabama wins and Texas wins, is Texas not above Alabama? Texas beat Alabama.
Yeah, but no, you cannot not have the SEC champ.
Why?
Because I don't know, money.
Yo, fucking if Texas beat Alabama
Yeah.
and that's Alabama's one loss and Texas wins the Big 12 and you keep Texas out, that's fucking bullshit.
And well, Texas has lost.
And they're coming into the SEC.
Texas lost to
Yeah,
Oklahoma,
it's-
right?
Yes.
Yeah.
And what is Oklahoma at right now?
I think they have 2 losses.
I thought they were looking good, and then they had 2 really
They
bad
lost.
losses.
No,
What,
they
Kansas?
lost. I think they lost.
They lost to Kansas.
And Oklahoma State.
What happens when Georgia wins?
Oh, it's.
I mean,
yeah.
I think Georgia will win.
Yeah, I'm talking
We're
about
just
chaos
talking. We're
scenario.
talking chaos scenario.
yeah, a scenario when Georgia
Also,
got knocked out of the playoffs.
Yeah.
I don't think it'll happen.
Also, like, I think the entire playoff committee is like, please, Florida State lose this game.
Yeah, no shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Please, Florida.
Well,
State.
they kind of already told them that when
Your
they bumped them to
quarterback
5
has
after
no
the
leg.
quarterback got hurt. They were
Yeah.
like, You guys been playing great.
No, they're 4.
Oh, they went back to 4.
They're at 4. They're technically in the playoff.
Okay, because remember, wasn't Washington 4 at
Washington's
before
4
last
now.
week? And it was before Ohio
It's
State
Georgia,
lost.
Michigan.
Michigan.
Georgia, Michigan, Oregon is
Michigan.
number.
Wait,
It's,
chaos scenario. What if Iowa beats Michigan?
Love it.
I fucking love that too. But
It
if
would-
Iowa
it
beats Michigan, does Iowa not get it?
It would
No,
be.
they'll put fucking Ohio State.
Yeah, I know.
in.
Iowa Big Ten
wants-
champ, and they don't get it.
The committee wants Ohio State in.
Yeah,
they
Ohio
want
State.
them in there.
Yeah.
It's a chaos.
Can we just have like a 12-team fucking playoff?
Yeah,
already?
we already talked about this. Yeah.
Like,
Well, when does it go up to? What, 8? Isn't it going up to 8 here soon?
I don't know. It should be 12.
I still hope the teams have a good time.
I mean, like we need. What are your thoughts on like possible playoffs?
I think they need to expand it without a doubt because,
I think top 4 teams should get a bye.
I'm
Because
If you go to 12,
if you go to 12, 4 teams get a bye because the regular season has to count
and also I want some of
for
these
something.
I
not
want
just seeding.
I want some of these schools that aren't necessarily traditionally like the
No,
ones
you-
of it.
you-
I want like Liberty or something like
No,
that.
dude, I'd watch
I
SMU.
want that.
I would
SMU.
watch SMU.
I
fucking
want
point
them.
machines.
That's my point because they usually, even if they go undefeated, they always end up like 12 or something like that in the final ranking.
So essentially, you just take the winner of every
I want them to
conference,
be in
like
it.
but you go like the MAC, like Conference USA,
yeah, so,
Ivy League.
so right now it
That'd
would
be
be
kinda
fantastic because right now,
SMU, yeah.
is in the ACC next year too.
yeah. And the cool thing about it is right now,
our new Hawaii.
right now you have traditionally,
points.
it's
Yeah.
traditionally all
First
good
half team
football
totals.
schools.
Are you kidding me?
Number 12 right now.
54. Yeah.
Oklahoma's 12th in the country right now, followed by Ole Miss. I want that Lane Kiffin train. I want to see him in the playoff. Penn State, Missouri, Alabama, Texas, Ohio State, Oregon.
Penn State sucks.
Yeah, and they're boring.
They have terrible showers.
Mm-hmm.
Or sexy showers, I can't tell. It's one or the other.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Edit that. Take it out, Post.
No, you didn't make the joke directly.
Oregon.
But yeah, I love it. Liberty right now is 12-0, and they're currently sitting at 24th in the country. And then you got Tulane, 11-1, sitting at 22.
And they play SMU in the what fucking. That's not the. They're not in the Fun Belt. They're in the
That's SMU. They're in
Conference USA. No, they
No,
got rid of
is it-
that. The American.
American
Conference, yeah.
the
American,
AAC or something. Yeah.
Got it.
The old Big East, kind of.
It's
yeah.
well, it's what the Fun Belt used to be.
Yeah.
Is what that
But
conference.
it's like,
or
but it's
that
like the old,
American.
but it's the old Big East for basketball.
But
somehow.
they also like those are the games that like don't they play every like no fuck who plays on like Tuesdays and
the
Wednesdays?
MAC. Action.
Mid-American Conference.
It's not the MAC. It's
Not
the
anymore.
American.
No,
It's-
MAC is Tuesdays, and American is Wednesday.
No, it's like UTSA.
Central Michigan.
That's the MAC. Yeah.
That's the MAC.
Central
Yeah.
Michigan, Western Michigan, Eastern Michigan.
The
Kent
Chippewas,
State,
dude.
Ball
Yeah.
UTSA is not in the MAC.
No, they're not in the MAC.
But they play every
Return
like,
to the MAC?
Wednesdays.
Well, hold on. Let me pull it up again because it has all the conferences on here.
Love this.
There's-
Hey,
Chaos.
It
Chaos.
really is.
Who do we think of Ringo? We think this out, or
Who did
No.
Chaos Theory? It was
me?
no, it was what's his name from Jurassic Park?
Jeff Goldblum.
Jeff Goldblum. It's Chaos Theory. Nature always finds a way.
I do a
You
great Jeff
spend
Goldblum.
so
I'm not
much
gonna do it
time.
right now.
You do so much time. You spend so much time thinking if we could that you didn't think whether or not we should.
The Sun Belt is.
How the fuck could they adjourn?
No, that's like Appalachia.
Wait, hang on.
No, not the Sun Belt. I'm talking. It's either I think it's the American or the
The
no.
American.
It's whatever conference.
Yeah, American
University of Texas, San Antonio.
Tulane,
Yeah, like
SMU,
Cincinnati.
UTSA, Memphis, USF,
It's
Rice.
the American.
I didn't know Navy was actually in a conference.
Yeah.
Wow.
Army's in a conference now too.
UAB, which wasn't
I
supposed
was
to
gonna make a
exist.
NATO joke.
Temple, Tulsa, ECU, CLT.
Maybe they play Friday. They play Fridays.
I know you can't see me. I didn't know you couldn't hear me. Yeah.
Well, let me look. In the past, they played on.
This chair is so uncomfortable.
Saturday, Thursday.
I don't
Oh my
know,
God,
maybe-
I don't know.
this is
terrible.
this is-
Let's take a goddamn
Jesus,
break.
yeah.
Yeah. I'm just
Oregon.
saying. I love these. I love those Tuesday night games when I'm behind the bar and I'm like, yo, will directional Michigan beat directional Iowa?
I like it.
Yeah,
I love that.
All right, and that.
Over.
Yeah. And we're back. The two dudes sitting at a sports bar podcast at the upstairs bar and grill. We're downstairs
in
right
the
now.
chill zone.
You're in the chill zone right now.
Yeah.
Well, we didn't turn the fans on.
You guys haven't called it the chill zone in a while. I love that.
Perhaps 3 weeks we have not called it.
It's because there's too many hot takes. We can't call it the chill zone if we're having hot takes. Anyway, hopping back into NFL, there's not a great plethora of games this week.
Pats Chargers, baby.
That's fuck you.
Yeah, I know. It's,
No, fuck the Chargers.
I'm so happy that I called bingo on Sunday. So I don't have to watch that
The
game.
Pats are missing field goals on purpose, but there is Eagles not.
Yeah, we're trying to get the fucking second pick, dude.
I don't blame you. I do not blame you this year.
Then they're gonna trade probably. I bet they trade down and get like 7 fifth-round picks.
I saw
Yeah.
a meme.
Yeah,
It was like, hey, I finally got a top 3 pick, and Belichick was like, I traded it for like 37th
Yeah.
round picks. Like,
and 2
let's
linemen,
get, Let's get
and a
20
rugby
guys
football,
from
yeah.
Rutgers.
Yeah, and the Naval Academy. Yeah, an Australian guy that plays rugby.
Who did the Flaccos play?
The Flaccos played. They didn't even leave the West Coast. They flew straight to LA after Denver.
Oh, that's right, Rams.
And it was supposed to be like a homecoming for DTR, but he doesn't even know where he is right now after that hit.
Who's DTR?
Dorian
Thompson
Thompson Robinson.
I know. Sorry, I was trying to catch people up on action here.
I get you. Bring him along. It was funny because that hit that he took, I didn't think it was dirty, but based on the rules that they are implementing.
The rules?
The rules. It was a hard hit, and he was running. It was a hard hit, but I didn't think it was dirty. They said they hit him high, but
It was, I mean, the man got concussed.
Yeah.
Like, you gotta say. That's,
and it was a collision. It was just.
And they protect quarterbacks
Yeah.
in the NFL. The only people they protect are quarterbacks.
Yep. So it's understandable why they called it, but
wideouts too. Like if you go over the middle, they're protected.
Kind of.
Ish.
Like that's like they'll throw a flag every now and then.
If you get like lit up, like Darnell Mooney
Yeah.
got lit up, they didn't call it. I will say.
yeah.
Well, that's all. I mean, like it ain't like college. Like targeting, like they're passing targeting around like it's fucking candy.
Yeah.
They have taken the defenseless receiver over the middle to a whole different level.
In
Like,
college.
In college, yeah.
They kind of do it in the NFL too.
Not in college. It's just like the crown and the fucking shoulder.
Yeah.
And you're like. Dude, like in college, you'll see it, and you're like, "Yo, dude, that guy made a great tackle," and you're like, "Oh, he led with his shoulder," and it's just like how
it happened in the Colorado UCLA game
Yeah.
like 3 weeks ago with Shiloh Sanders, the other one,
Yeah.
where he tackled that tight end perfectly.
Yeah.
It was a perfect tackle. He didn't go low. He didn't go up at his helmet. They called it targeting because he had to tackle him that way. And I think now they're just interpreting the rules any way that they want to. And the worst part about it is not only do you get kicked out of the game, but you're suspended for an entire length of the game
Yeah.
too. So if it happens in the second half, you're
you're
suspended
out
for
for the first
Yeah,
half.
I hate it.
I get why they're doing it, but it's a. I don't know. Everything looks worse in slow motion.
I don't
you
know.
know?
Now that we're
And that's-
paying these guys, you know what? Fuck 'em.
Yeah, that's fine. I'll take
You know,
it.
yeah. Hot take
Fuck
right
them
here.
kids.
Hey,
Fuck
they're all,
them.
they're all getting paid now. Fuck it, it's a job.
Yeah, exactly.
I know, but I think it just ruins. It ruins it in the game, so they do the review. And
Yeah,
two,
it stops the flow.
there should be a review after the game to go, all right, this wasn't that bad
So
of a
many
hit.
fucking commercials. I can't fucking dude. Like I'm like I forget
Whoa,
every time.
Pondley Hockey. Have you seen those commercials down here?
No.
No, what?
There's a law firm. No, there's a local take. Sorry.
Hopefully, we'll never have to use this or have to get sponsored by them.
Like in every NBA game I watch, like NHL, it's literally 3 in a row. It's like a slip and fall attorney, but they're out of Pennsylvania. I checked them out, but all they do is buy ad time down here now because they got like someone they moved an office to St. Thomas.
I'd like to get sponsored by an audio company or somebody that could give us cords so we can get our microphones
Hey
back
Casey,
up.
do you know any companies that are in the audio game?
Anybody that has great customer service?
Yeah. There's this place called Sweetwater, and we should really look into
We
it.
should really reach out to them and get some new audio equipment so everybody can hear us. I know we scream, but
Yeah.
I think it's coming kind of grating with that camera right there.
You can't even see me. Pretty much John Cena over here.
What was that called again? Sweetwater?
Sweetwater.
Sweetwater.
Great audio, great to musicians, great to.
Great customer service.
Hey, if you need cords or adapters or amps or anything to do with audio equipment, I'd go Sweetwater.
The ball is in your court,
Yeah.
Sweetwater.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Yeah. Look how good we are at shilling for you.
We're pretty sweet.
All right.
I do like that beer too. I get a Sweetwater 420. You ever had those? They at Atlanta, Sweetwater Brewing
Are
Company.
they like blue or turquoise? The can?
It was green, greenish.
Yeah.
What is it? Is it seltzer?
This Sweetwater 420? No, it's
Crap beer.
I've had it on like on an airplane.
They
Yeah.
do a big Sweetwater 420 music festival in Atlanta on
The 420 is the IPA. It's
It's a
great.
big music fest up there.
That's out of Atlanta, yeah.
Been there 3 times.
Also a great beer. Hey, Sweetwater Brewing Company. If you're looking for a podcast sponsor, could we be your guys? Maybe.
We're big merch guys.
Yeah, I'm not saying. I don't know. Yeah.
Or Jameson. But
Oh yeah, now we're talking, baby. Yeah.
Hey, Jameson.
Yeah.
If you're looking for maybe an indie podcast who, low in viewership right now, but working on it.
26
Jameson,
plus 6
a free-
equals 1, people. That's the counts.
cheers.
How about that stabbing?
Yeah, we
We
also don't like
Not
Conor.
not our lady.
We also don't like Conor McGregor and his proper 12.
No.
We're Jameson people on this podcast.
That's right.
Go Jameson.
Especially if you start to make a cinnamon whiskey, and we will put your bottle here instead
Yeah.
of whoever else we're drinking.
We don't
right now.
drink Tullamore Dew on this podcast. We are.
We don't drink that
boys.
Protestant crap Bushmills. What? Catholic whiskey only. Well, that's true.
I love it. I'm
So
not,
do I.
I'm not laughing at you. I'm laughing with you.
Hey, Samuel Adams Brewing Company. Big Truly guys here on the Two Dudes in the Sports
They
Bar
love
podcast.
twisted tea too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, hey, love Sam Adams. And you know what? They have a good St. John.
That way, they used to come to Kinole all the time.
Yeah, they do their employee retreat.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, dude, they used to come to Keneal all the time.
Yeah.
And would do
They rent out the whole resort. Yeah.
and would bring
Boston
Sam
Beer
Adams,
Company.
Boston Beer Company.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Was this before the hurricanes, or was this?
No, it was after the hurricane.
Well,
Yeah, they ripped the whole property.
It was before the hurricane. Yeah. Hey, it was when I still worked there. Okay. Yeah.
here's a tent.
Yeah.
Bring your own.
People would do that though.
Bring your own roof.
Yeah.
Let's get in. All right,
Chaos.
Let's stop shilling for ads. Let's get. Into
We're just fishing right now.
But seriously, Boston Beer Company.
Well, okay. You got Broncos Texans. Believe it or not, Texans are favored right now, 3.5.
Your own roof.
It's in Texas.
Is the roof gonna be open?
No, you have to bring it yourself.
No, Reliance Stadium.
Yeah, I don't know. You just bring your own roof.
No, they have the roof already in the
I
stadium.
know.
Is it gonna be open or not?
Yeah, they turn it. Yeah,
Yeah,
well, it
it's a
depends on the
retractable
weather.
roof.
That I have no idea.
I like Houston. I think CJ Stroud has. Remember at the beginning of the year,
Yeah,
when we were on
yeah.
CJ Stroud, Bryce Young, same guy. CJ Stroud is that guy.
He has surpassed all my expectations. But
I
just to put on that point, did you see that Carolina just cleared house? Because that's what they told them, like, this is what we're investigating, Bryce Young. So they got rid of all their coaching staff.
They also get rid of all their draft picks too.
Yeah,
Like,
that's what Adam
they
Schefter.
also they have no
Nobody.
players.
Yeah.
No,
Like,
once they got rid of
hey,
DJ Moore, he's like, who the
they're
fuck
like,
am I
hey,
going to throw to?
throw it to
Adam Thielen.
Yeah.
Throw it to the white guy. He'll catch it.
You
Which
can't
he
say
did.
that.
Yes, I can. It's
Uh,
Adam Thielen.
My CJ Stroud. I'm in this dynasty. Sorry,
No, go for
Time out.
It was your own rule. It's your own rule.
it's
Go
my
for
own
it.
rule.
Yeah.
I still hate it. Fantasy league, and I was like, hey, I have CJ Stroud in this dynasty league. Someone gave me their entire draft picks for the next 2 years for CJ Stroud.
Was that the Chicago Bears?
Basically, I'm like, I'm like,
What, the
hey,
Redskins? Yeah. Like,
I said I was like, I want Ricky Williams shit, and they gave it to me, and I'm like, fuck it, dude. Like,
The Mike Ditka?
Is it someone I know who did this?
No, it's people in Texas.
Oh.
It's Austin's friends.
Speaking of Texas, guess what I just started watching? I've never seen this before. Friday Night Lights.
Oh, the show?
I've never seen it before.
I've never seen it either. I've seen the movie.
I've seen season 1.
The show.
So.
Are you?
Do you think they're going to win the title, the state title?
I don't want to. I don't want to spoil this for you, but
What? Don't spoil
clear minds and open hearts can't lose.
Is that what you planned on saying, or was this just?
Isn't that?
No,
what
that's
the
no,
thing?
that's the thing, yeah.
That's the whole thing.
I thought you were going to say something else, and you just went
The
right.
kid in the
to
wheelchair's
slow.
got a dick, I will say, so far.
Is it Booby Miles?
No,
running
it's,
back?
Booby Miles didn't get paralyzed. He just.
No, the quarterback got paralyzed.
Oh.
Matt Saracen.
Did it happen during the season, or?
I've never seen the actual show. I only saw
Neither
the
have I.
movie.
Yeah.
I know that. All I know is Matt Saracen and Booby Miles.
Do you want to come over and watch it? After
Yeah,
this?
I got nothing else going on.
Neither do I.
All right, back to the
Yeah. Anyway, so like earlier in the podcast,
clear hearts,
like,
open minds can't lose, right?
Yeah.
Isn't that what it is?
and it's the guy that's in every movie ever, Kyle Chandler.
That was the guy that Milton used to bartend for in Texas. Yeah.
Remember when he used to be
In
on the
Dillon,
podcast?
Texas. Oh, what?
Remember when Milton used to be on the podcast?
Milton. Just shout out to Milton.
Who?
Milton.
Who?
Token.
One of the two dudes in a sports bar.
How did we get so many dudes? I like our combo now, but
Yeah, no, I like it.
yeah.
Perfect, because we have exactly two dudes in a sports bar.
Yeah, two dudes. I don't even know how I ended up here. I think I showed up. I
went
showed
on
up
vacation too
for,
many
I
times.
showed up
Yeah.
for a guest appearance and never left.
Well, I was trying to get sponsors. I had to go to Greece to get sponsors. I had to go to
How'd
New
that work
York.
out?
I had to go to Newport. Hey, the podcast is still running, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Built enough capital to keep us
Big
going.
shout out to Newport Cigarettes. Thank you for sponsoring
Yeah.
us.
Yo, give me them new bows.
Milton's favorite.
Jesus Christ. I was gonna say we haven't said anything racist in like
a
couple of weeks. Yeah.
There's
we,
one.
we had a good run,
Yeah.
and now that we're actually really trying to get sponsors, we really blew that one out. But hey,
Sorry.
Sweetwater's still looking at you.
No, but oh yeah. Never mind.
Lions Saints.
There we go.
Yeah.
Lions Saints with the awful NFC South still up for grabs.
One of these teams is gonna make the playoffs.
Yeah.
That's the fucked up thing.
Yeah.
There's not a 500 team in that goddamn division.
No, it's what I mean. This happens all the time.
Saints are what, 5-5?
They are 5-6. 5-6.
I mean, I feel like
Yeah.
it's the Derek Carr show.
Remember when he was the number one?
Right now,
Overall.
Atlanta is
No, that was the other Carr. That was David Carr.
Atlanta
Texans.
is
24 years
who
ago.
like set the sack.
Sorry, started with a D, last name Carr.
Same
My bad.
family. Same
No, they
family.
are I think
same
they're
family.
brothers or
And
cousins.
They
or
both went to
something.
Fresno,
Are they,
right?
like-
Yes.
Gotcha. Yep. They were like 10 years apart. But yeah, currently Atlanta is leading the division right now at a stellar 5-6 record.
And they're playing the Jets. Who? Is it possible? Aaron Rodgers?
He ain't coming back this week.
He practiced.
He practiced, but he did not get cleared for full. This is, dude. He is gonna.
I think it's hurt again.
He's gonna get hurt again.
You know what?
It's an Achilles. You can't heal an Achilles that fast. It's a tendon.
Through ayahuasca, all things are possible.
It's a
buddy.
tendon. He's not pulling the shit that Kobe Bryant pulled when he went to Germany and was getting injections on his shoulder.
You know what?
That was because of
Whoa.
torn rotator cuff.
What if they invent the new surgery like Tommy John surgery called
And
Aaron Rodgers?
I say this with the full
Clear hearts, open.
Let's go get him.
I really hope that Aaron Rodgers comes in and gets hurt in the first play.
I just said
Kansas
that.
City.
No, they won't. They'll leave him up. They'll pull a Byron Leftwich and just keep carrying him everywhere. They will
Did you
not
say
take him
that?
off
Yeah.
the field.
I missed that. I'm sorry.
I said I hope he goes back and gets hurt immediately.
They
missed
won't.
that.
They
I'm
won't.
sorry.
They're gonna pull a Byron Leftwich and they're gonna carry him everywhere on the field. They will not let him leave the game after one injury. It won't happen. They can't.
Susan Boyle 2.0.
It all goes full circle, doesn't it?
Is she dead?
No.
Did she die in a car crash?
No, she's definitely not.
I'm thinking of the Macho Man. Never mind.
Oh yeah.
Miss Elizabeth.
Miss-
Yeah.
Oh no,
Miss
she
Elizabeth died.
She died in
Yeah.
a hotel room. Yeah, with Lex Luger. Well, Lex Luger found her. He's still alive though.
But who do you guys like in the Texans Saints game?
Texans.
Texans.
Neither.
No. Texans Saints? No, it's Lions Saints, right?
Yeah. Sorry. Yeah. Lions Saints.
Lions are gonna come back. I think they're gonna bounce back after
Yeah.
the Thanksgiving loss.
Yeah. It was a division
actually-
game that they lost.
I
so.
actually like the Saints.
Yeah. Where's the
I like
game?
The Saints in that.
It is in. Yeah, it's in New Orleans, and Detroit is 4.5-point favorites.
I like the last one.
I think the Saints. I don't know. That's my Casey Retzer underdog block. Super.
In
super
2
pick.
weeks, when this gets uploaded, we'll figure out. Yeah.
I hate you guys.
I know. Yeah.
Chiefs Packers in Lambeau. Chiefs are only 6-point favorites. Chiefs. Yeah.
I hate to say this, but Chiefs.
Gotcha.
You know what? I feel like we're beating around the bush here. Let's go. Let's fuck the NFL. Let's go. NCAA champion. It's championship weekend, dude.
One more game though. Niners Eagles.
Eagles.
It's in Philly.
I'm gonna say
it's in Philly.
Niners
And
are rolling.
San Francisco's 3-point
I'm
favorites.
saying Niners are rolling.
Eagles.
Eagles. Yeah,
Eagles
they're
and-
rolling. They found their stride. Okay. Fuck NFL.
Fuck the NFL.
Fuck the
it's
NFL.
a coin flip on every fucking game.
No fun league.
No fun league. Fuck that. Let's go championship. You know what? Let's take one quick break. And
Let's all write down who we think is going to be in the
Iowa.
no what's it?
We're gonna write it down.
Oregon.
Quick break, and we'll get to whatever the hell you were just talking about.
Oh, wait, we have to talk about NHL and
No, nothing about
Connor
it.
Bedard, his mom banging his teammate.
Wait, let's just get that out of the way.
Yeah, I know. 'Cause
Yeah.
He's only what 18 years old.
Yeah.
18, I think.
So
Yeah.
his mom's what 35.
That's
40.
I'm 35.
Yeah.
See? Put it in perspective.
Anyway,
Whatever.
This dude Perry, who's actually a fucking really good hockey player, has been suspended for like 2 weeks.
How does his mom look?
Yeah, no, she's no Susan Boyle. Let's put it that way.
2.0.
You'll have to put her. She's a blonde lady.
I gotta look it up now.
Not hot enough for this guy who's a very good goal scorer to be banging.
Would Zach Wilson bang her?
That was just what I was getting after.
Maybe. I think it's more of a power.
Okay, maybe it's good enough.
No,
On
maybe
that
it's good
note,
enough. No. It's more of a power thing. I feel like. Anyway, so they basically made the guy take a leave of absence, and I hope he gets fucking traded, just to get rid of him, to the Red Wings because the Red Wings just signed Patrick fucking Kane.
I saw that.
Yeah, and that would be great if the fucking Red Wings just resurrect themselves and just literally knock the Blackhawks out of fucking Blackhawkville. Okay,
On that
now
note,
take a break.
maybe we'll be back.
Throw it to you. So then, on Monday Night Raw,
Yeah.
so, we're back.
Oh,
Yeah.
sorry, we're just talking.
Talking about a little bit of wrestling.
Talking wrestling.
Yeah.
Hopping into championship weekend. Conference championship.
Okay,
Yeah.
here's my 4 that are going to the playoffs.
Are you gonna go in order, or are you gonna
No, I'm going to random.
heard that?
My 4, not 1 through, not in order, just
The
general.
4 that are in.
Alabama.
Ooh,
Hot take.
hot.
Yeah. Oregon.
What about
Oregon.
O-
Oregon.
the green team from the Pac-12.
The Ducks.
Yeah. Ducks fly together.
Bama Ducks.
I don't want Michigan. Georgia.
2 SEC teams.
Yeah.
So you're thinking
Florida-
Bama's
Florida
gonna beat
State.
Georgia.
Texas and Florida State get shafted.
Yep.
And then they end up in the fucking Weed Whacker Bowl. or
I
something.
just hate the fact that if Texas wins the Big 12, that they don't get in. If Alabama sneaks in over
Well, if
Texas,
Alabama beats Georgia, I just think they both get in if Alabama wins.
if Alabama gets in and Texas doesn't, that's bullshit.
Well, it's more fodder to expand more ammo for everybody to expand the playoffs. You know?
I mean, that's already in the works.
Yeah, I know.
That's the
But
thing.
I'm just saying.
No, I get it. I think once again the playoff committee is please Florida State
Yeah.
lose this game to Louisville, and I think Louisville
I think Louisville wins.
wins
but,
that
yeah.
game.
Bounce back after a Kentucky loss.
But it's Governor's Cup, man.
Yeah, well, that's a good point.
I'll say so.
I'm gonna say my 4 will be Georgia. I think Georgia beats Alabama, Michigan, Washington, Texas.
reasonable. I
Yeah.
can see it. Because I agree. I'm going Georgia, Michigan, Oregon.
I think you're wrong. I think the way you guys are saying it.
Or just what you have to. It's got to flow though. Oregon.
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 No, it's Oregon.
Whatever. Oregon and
Missouri.
no
Iowa.
No,
Iowa.
I'll throw Florida State in there. I think Florida
You
State.
think Florida State beats Louisville?
I think they beat Louisville. I know that they might be on their third string quarterback now, but I think that the package that they've presented.
And like
has been-
I totally get that where like they're like, hey, should everyone else on the team be basically penalized for you going undefeated
Mhm.
because
Yeah.
your quarterback got hurt?
Yep, and it's. I put Ohio State in there, but it's too damn hard to put a team in there that's not even in the conference championship
Can't.
because they are a strong. They're a good team. Like
I know.
The Michigan-
Homeboy's trying to put Alabama in there.
but they're in the conference championship. They're in the conference championship.
I'm picking Alabama to beat Georgia. And if Alabama beats Georgia,
Yeah.
then they're in.
And Bama, obviously.
But also, you still can't. I'm saying that if Alabama wins, you also can't. I feel like bounce out Georgia.
If
Because Georgia's fucking rolling right now
they'll
too.
put two fucking SEC teams in there and it'll suck.
Yeah.
I will hate that.
That'd be funny if they play each other.
They'll
The
play
fucking
each-
the first round
it's
too.
got-
That'd be kind of funny.
in Atlanta,
Yeah.
wherever
Yeah.
it's always at.
It's gonna be like they'll be
Where is
2-4.
Where is the national championship game? Go ahead. Sorry, I didn't cut you off.
Probably like
Phoenix.
Glendale, Arizona.
I'll say
or
Phoenix,
something.
yeah, or yeah.
I feel like the
The
Super Bowl
Toast
is
Cheetahs
there.
Fiesta Bowl.
Or I feel like it's in like New Orleans or something like
No,
that.
New
So
Orleans was
I want to say
was
it's.
recent.
I want to say
was
it's
too recent.
Phoenix.
It bounces between the same bowls.
But like
The Continental Tire Bowl. Who
but
does
you
play
like
for that one?
if Georgia loses to Alabama, like
It's in Houston. It's in Houston. So maybe Texas does sneak in. Just for fan revenue.
I think Texas.
That's the game sold out of that list.
Yeah, that's true.
I think Texas sneaks in as the fourth.
Again, my picks are based on Alabama beating Georgia, which
Fair.
I am.
So in order for
yeah.
Texas to sneak in, it would take,
It would take Georgia to beat Alabama.
which I think is good. I think that's
Yeah,
gonna happen.
The winner of Washington or
Michigan's already gonna
Michigan,
win.
yeah.
Michigan's gonna win. So we have those two
And
like,
then-
locked up
sorry.
in there.
And
Just thinking like not
No,
chaos.
no. And then like obviously if Florida State loses, then Texas is the 14th.
Yep. Because regardless of what happens in the Oregon
So
Washington
I
game,
think
Yeah, the
One
winner
of
of
those-
that state that loses out.
so number 4 is up for grabs. Then.
Yeah.
And I think I just
And
I don't have faith in Florida State.
I think
with
that
that
even
backup quarterback, they barely beat Florida.
I think if Florida State even wins,
rivalry, but
if they win, Texas might jump up. It depends. Like,
and weirdly enough,
they should.
yeah,
but it's-
weirdly enough, they probably have the easiest path to getting into the college playoff based on the teams that are out. Teams that are in, obviously, Georgia is, I think, in regardless. No matter what, I think.
yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Georgia's in no matter
If
what.
your one loss is Alabama in a conference championship, yeah, agreed.
Yeah, so
And
That's what I'm saying,
I
yeah.
just don't. I don't want two SEC teams in there. I think
Nobody
that's
does.
bullshit.
Yeah.
I think that's bullshit. Like
Mhm.
that is.
ESPN does.
I
yeah.
Paul Feinbaum does.
Yeah.
Fuck you. Speaking of sponsors, fuck
Yeah.
you, Paul Feinbaum.
Ha ha ha! Take that.
Very Elon Musk of you right there.
So no, I like this because now I'm actually rooting for Texas. I want to see Texas in there, and I want to see how many times they reference what's the Manning, Arch Manning,
Yeah.
who's not even going to play.
He got some snaps.
He got some
He got
snaps,
snaps.
yeah.
They were up 50-7.
Yeah.
So
Beat the shit out of Texas Tech.
Yeah.
Mhm. But no, I think it's good. I think it's good
You
when
know what
Texas
Texas
is
Tech?
winning. What's it? Texas Tech.
You gonna win the Texas Tech?
Wait. Wes Welker,
Matt Mooney.
Matt Mooney,
the other Matt Mooney, or
the
that?
other basketball Matt Mooney.
Basketball.
The one that you-
when
other
they made
basketball
that
Matt
Final
Mooney.
Four run. That was,
I'm so glad that you got the tag at the real Matt Mooney because I'm sure he would have
Speaking
grabbed.
of-
Moon
Speaking of
swag like 69, 420. That was like his.
Speaking-
And mine just says like the real Matt Mooney.
Speaking of Matt Mooney's, I was promised a rant about some Matt Ryan sandwiches.
We're gonna get to that in a second.
Might as
No,
well, because I didn't
no.
understand it. I want you to.
I'm
explain.
waiting on a phone call from somebody.
Right now,
At some point today, and then I'm gonna link up with you guys, and we're gonna screen record it and then drop it in.
Can you give some backstory to this?
Someone stole my sandwich 20 years ago, and I'm still mad. I will explain the whole thing when we drop it in. I don't want to give away too many details because I want you guys to come back and watch this. It's hot, man. I don't want to get fired up.
I promise you, if you make this happen today, I will get this podcast up tonight. I'm gonna get it up tonight. Anyway.
Was it a chicken cutlet light sauce?
Perhaps.
Was that man the quarterback at Boston College
How
20
about-
years
how
ago?
about we wait-
2007.
How about we wait a little bit until because we're working. This might be the hottest.
We're chilly down here, but is he icy?
I don't want to drink
Was-
ourselves right now.
Was his name also Matt?
Did he lose the Super Bowl?
Was he up 28-3 against the Patriots?
Let's not ruin this. It's
Yeah, no,
fine.
yeah. Stop giving away the.
No,
deets.
actually, no. Never mind. If you do the phone call, he's not going to see it anyway. So
No. It's gonna be.
not what we're saying right now.
Just wait. It's okay.
Okay.
Iowa under. Nail it. Hit it.